Hi everybody. So we are here. Forgive me, this is my first streaming on YouTube, so I really am not. For me, it can be hard to speak without anybody in front of me. So let's see. Today I wanted to speak a little bit about Deckard. That, as you probably know, is a plugin that can be used in Unity for rendering high-quality animations. Idea behind Deckard was that I needed something to develop really animations that can be used also for broadcasting and for movie making. The great thing about real-time rendering is that it doesn't take any time. It doesn't take much time to render things out. And as I'm working mostly in the event business where everything has to be really fast and really how to say done immediately. You have maybe 2 hours to make an animation that has to be 1 minute long, or to make changes. You don't have any possibility to use software rendering engines. But the main problem of real-time graphics is that there are some things that can hardly be done really well. When I say well, it means in a cinematographic way. So, for example, if you're working with real-time engines, you probably know that main problems are how the transparencies are treated, how they render, problems with anti-aliasing, and problems of instability of some image effects. So Deckard was initially made, and the fourth thing is motion blur. So Deckard was initially made to overcome only anti-aliasing and motion blur problems, but then I understood that it can be used also for many other type of the effects, like, for example, creating soft shadows and things like that. So for a start of this, I would like to show some of the new features in Deckard, and to get some just to show what is the principal workflow of it. So let's see, we should switch to this one. Okay. Sorry, it's my first live streaming, so forgive me. Okay. So here we have Unity, and we have a simple, no, we don't have anything. Let's try to make a simple scene, like adding one plane, and adding one cube and one sphere. One sphere, okay, so we can see plane, cube, we can move it on the surface of it, and then let's make a simple sphere. What I will be showing here is what is the principal workflow. So right now we have a default camera in Unity. We can move that. We can change this position, and we have one direct light. I will try to rotate it just a little bit to get this feature. So what we have to do, we have to go to a camera and insert here Deckard render component. When we put a Deckard render component, it will open a new window. Actually, this game view can always be, it shouldn't be even used, so we can cover it or we can put it here. You have to, Deckard result is being seen on Deckard view, and this is Deckard view. So another thing that is really important and that Deckard has is soft light. It's and it can be added by adding Deckard soft light component. So you will see that nothing special happens, but when I change its light size, we can get some nice looking soft shadows. So this is for example a soft shadow, Deckard soft shadow, and at the moment we are using the preview rendering quality. So to change it, we can go into render quality settings and set editor quality, and this will change how many passes will Deckard make. So how many how does it change the scene? Let's say we can call it rendering quality. So one of the important things is the Deckard gives you on one side we have soft shadows, but we can also add lights that behave as ambient lighting or something that is similar to ambient occlusion. So we can say go to Deckard outdoor ambient light. You will see that it will create all the soft shadows. It almost happens without any additional need for calculation for power. So it won't stop any rendering. It won't slow down rendering. So this is one of the ways that we can use, for example, to simulate some kind of GI, global illumination. At the moment we are having only this light and only one other light. It is, but we could also do some other things. For example, if we turn off both lights and add one new light that is a spotlight. Let's place it somewhere where it can be seen well. Okay. Right now our spotlight doesn't have any shadows. Okay, something like that. Let's change a little bit its angle and put shadows. You can set here, for example, yes, soft shadow. Then we will add here one Deckard soft light, or this light, and we can set bigger size of this light. You can see here This would be light size, okay, and we can move it a little bit to try to, okay. Also we will go here in Deckard rendering lighting settings, because now I want only black background, so I will turn it off, and on camera I'll set background color to 0, and also I will turn off baked global illumination, because we don't really need it with Deckard. We can keep real-time lighting and maybe bake it, but it depends really on your project. So in this case I will do it. So let's see, example scene, okay. And now, and set, for example, this plane as static, so just to add some kind of little bit of GI. So, but we have, oh sorry, we have here still some kind, oh yeah, color, ambient color, let's put it to black. So, you can already see how this changes the way of rendering lights respect default rendering Unity. So, one of the new features that we have is that we can add some colored shadows. And this is one of the ways, like just adding a texture to the light, so this light will actually project these shadows from this texture, like it's a way of simulating chromatic aberration on or even global lighting. Now we can, for example, take another light, duplicate this one, and put it somewhere just to add some more bounces. Let's say one another light that can be used mostly as ambient lighting, and change this diameter to something really big, like this. And we have a possibility to focus on some distance. In this case we have approximately 2 or 3 meters, let's say 3 meters of a distance, so it will project this ambient lighting onto this part of the scene. You can see this, what is going on here. So this is a really efficient way, or we can even turn off this this texture and set some, for example, a color. Okay, set some ambient color so it can be a little bit like this. In this way it will project only ambient occlusion from that light, something that is similar like ambient occlusion from that light, but it won't be letting whole scene. For example, if I duplicate this one and add it to another place, we are generating another diffuse ambient source. So this can be used in architectural visualization, like if you have some big windows, you can put these lights on those windows and it will illuminate a whole room. So this is one of the things that will be new in Deckard. It will come out in next week, I think. So it's still in testing. Then let's see what else we can do. Okay, I will show you one new function that I'm using mostly for rendering animations that are like made like from a handheld camera. This is included in the Deckard, but it isn't even marketed like a feature of Deckard, but it is really nice to have it. So, for example, it happens a lot of the time that I want a natural moving camera. A natural moving camera isn't something that is so easy to make. It's a little bit well, we can use cinema machine and things like that, but they can be pretty difficult to obtain real physical feeling of a camera. And also as I'm coming from film and photography background, I really like to be being able to take my physical camera, and look a scene from various angles, because it gives me more possibility to working, into finding the right place to make a right shot, and also to maybe to use a camera to make more dynamic movements. So until now I was using Unity Recorder, but Unity Recorder has some well, it isn't really made for this task, so it has some bigger overhead. For this reason I made this new plugin that is called Deckard VR Camera Capture. What it does? Well, it creates new camera that we can place in our scene. Okay. And when we place it in our scene, we can attach this camera to any VR device. So what I'm usually doing, it's like I'm taking, let's say, I have imported here Oculus VR tools, and I can import here OVR, like it's called OVR camera player controller, for example, OVR player controller. And then I will find here left or right hand. Usually I'm putting this on the right hand, or right hand controller. So I'm going into Deckard VR Camera Capture, just setting here hand controller. In this case, if you're using Oculus controller, it can be, you can just click on auto-assign Oculus controller, and it will automatically find Oculus controller if there is a OVR player controller in the scene, and it will assign. Then we have here some things like stabilization, so that you can simulate a little bit of like static movement, or let's say it's more like gimbal movement. So we can set here how much we want this Deckard camera capture to stabilize our movement. So it's like rotation stabilization, position stabilization, so it will stay more or less still. Then we have a possibility to use high performance capture, because many times we will have maybe scenes that have complex lighting, maybe Deckard and things like that, and that aren't really compatible with Unity, with VR. And then if we click on this, player will, when we start capturing it, will automatically drop quality of a scene to the lowest one set in the quality settings of the Unity. Other thing that we have here is we can use zooming, for example, on the controller by, in this case it is assigned to a button here. So we can use this one to show things. And then we have possibility to, okay, this is to activate and deactivate another objects when starting recording. Why this is important? Because if I already have here one Deckard render camera, this Deckard render camera will steal all the power, computing power. So I want, for example, to always deactivate Deckard render camera. I will set it here. And if I want to activate some other objects like I don't know, setups for that will help you. Yeah, for example, OVR play controller, I can put it here in activate, so that when and set it here like deactivated. So if I'm not capturing, it won't use this OVR controller. When I try to capture, it will activate this controller and it will work fine. It's just a tool that helps a little bit into in the workflow, so that you don't have to switch your scenes and switch too many things. And also we have here a timeline possibility. So if we have any animations, we can set here a timeline that plays those animations, so that we can record in this in that moment. So when we want to do this, right now I don't have here attached Oculus, but when we want to capture our scene, we will just click on the play and click on the controller. What it was a button, and it will start recording. Another click will stop recording, and we will end with an animation that is from start to finish, that can be imported then in timeline and used as any other animation in Unity. So these are the new features. Unfortunately, I see that here there aren't many people here on the channel. So there aren't any questions. So I hope that this was of some help, and I will try to make more of this streamings really soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.